Look at that beauty shop from the Century Plaza Hotel and Spa on Burrard Street. Welcome to the BT Kitchen. I love being in here. Welcome to the show, Elaine.
Thank you.
Now, Elaine is a food waste management superhero, and we're going to learn this morning about just how bad we are in Vancouver with our food waste. Give it to us straight.
So in Canada, 40% of all the food we produce is thrown into the trash, and a lot of it happens in our own homes. So today I want to give you guys some practical advice on how to prevent food waste in your homes.
It's like you knew right there we were just going to blame it on the restaurants, right? What are some of the stats that we know about how much waste we're putting into the garbage dumps or even into the organic bin?
So, for example, 16,000 heads of lettuce every day gets thrown into the trash, 40,000 tomatoes, 70,000 cups of milk. So today we're going to talk about how to prevent some of these items that are commonly thrown away because we neglect it in the fridge, and how to store it properly.
Well, a few of the things you mentioned there were vegetables, and I know that's number one on the top 5 list of things that we waste.
Yes, so leafy greens is very common, especially salad greens. So
it gets soggy.
It gets soggy, exactly. It wilts. So I put in a Tupperware. I put a wet paper towel over it to keep it moist. If it's not unraveled yet, you can put your entire head inside a crisper drawer and put your humidity setting to high humidity, so it keeps it a little bit more hydrated. Tomatoes, I mentioned tomatoes. It's actually a vegetable or fruit. Some people call it fruit. You put it on the countertop. You leave it on the countertop to ripen. When it feels like it's getting a little bit soft and too soon, you can't use it yet, stick it in the fridge. So.
I'm embarrassed to say how many moldy tomatoes I've thrown out from my fridge. Fruits and berries, another one on your list.
Yes, for sure. So apples is one of the high ethylene fruits. So ethylene is a gas that a fruit emits to get it to ripen very fast. So we want to avoid putting high ethylene fruits together. So I would put this either if I want to make fruit smoothies, because I make them every day, I put them on the countertop to ripen faster with my bananas. If you want to eat it whole and leave it a few weeks or so, put it in the fridge in another crisper drawer. Don't put it with your leafy greens. Put it in another crisper drawer that has lower humidity, so it airs it out.
Leftovers, as a mom of 2, I know this is something I struggle with because the kids don't want the leftovers after day 3. So what can we do to manage that kind of waste?
Cool. So right here I have half a lime and half an onion. So lime, yeah, right. So lime is really good in flavoring water, for example. You can put it in your pitcher of cold water. It brightens it up. It's refreshing.
I love it that your tip is just use it. Use it. Don't let it go bad in the fridge.
Don't let it go bad. Be creative. Have fun. I like to go through my fridge, and whatever's left over, I create recipes using them. So this is like an ounce of hummus left over from a party. You can use it into a pasta sauce as a thickener.
Just use it.
Yeah. Same with the cream cheese and onion. It's great to keep an avocado, prevent it from turning brown by just putting that cut onion over top of it. So there's another trick for the avocado. Moldy
bread, that's definitely something we can't use once it's gone bad. So how can we make it last longer?
So a little stat for you, 32,000 loaves of bread gets thrown out every day in Metro Vancouver.
Wow.
So I know its shelf life is very short, so I often slice it and I fan it. So put it at a diagonal. And
so letting it air out is going to prevent it from going stale or moldy quicker?
Nope. So I use only what I need for that day, and I fan it, and I stick it in a plastic bag, a freezer bag, and in the freezer always. So it lasts quite a few weeks.
Elaine, thank you so much for joining us. One hot tip as we go to break is the date on the milk is a best buy, not an expiry date, so you can use your sense of smell.